Hi folks, so I just bought these Speedplay pedals on Amazon, and I think I spent about 200 bucks, including these covers that come with it that feel pretty good when you're walking, because if you don't put these covers on, that's what you're walking on, and it is made of aluminum and is super slippery, so highly suggest these covers. I think it's called a cover cover, something like that. Anyhow, I installed this Speedplay pedal onto my crank arms, and I was having a difficult time stepping in. So here's what I'm going to show you what I did to make an adjustment to allow me to step in and unclip. I weigh about 115 pounds, and I read that it can be difficult to clip in if you're lightweight because of the tension on the spring. That's the black piece that you see right in the middle there, right here. That's the spring. So I took apart the cleat and opened up the spring with my pliers, just by using pressure, opening up the spring with needle nose pliers like these. So I took it apart and basically spread apart the cleats, the cleat spring, and that helped me clip in. So I'll take it apart and show you what it looks like. So here's that cleat plate. It's the base plate. This shoe is the three anchor system instead of the 4 anchor system. And I had to change out the shims. See these purple pieces underneath, to accommodate my shoe style. The cool thing about this particular pedal is it comes with a guide. Some of us don't read the guides, and I read through it a little bit, walked my way through it, and figured it out. But the nice thing is that it comes with a guide inside the box that tells you which shim you need to use for the type of shoe that you have, which is what I was wondering when I purchased it, but I couldn't get an answer until I opened up the package, of course after the purchase, and found this really cool guide. Sorry, the phone's moving all over the place. But year 2015 Speedplay Road Shoe Compatibility Guide. I couldn't find this information online, and I found it in the package, so that was really cool. It reassured me that before I put it together, this particular cleat was compatible to my shoe. And I have the Louis Garneau Ergo Air Nylon, so it tells me here that I need to remove the 5F and 5R shims and replace with the 6F, 6R, which are these blue or purple shims underneath the base plate. So, yep. So I took the cleat off so that I can remove this spring here, the black spring that my thumb is touching, to open it up for ease of stepping in. And I guess after a while, I may end up squeezing it a little tighter after I loosen it up from riding and clipping in and unclipping. But for now, I needed to open it up because I weigh only 115 pounds. I couldn't get into it. So I'm going to show you how I did. So basically, I took the aluminum plate off and then popped out this black spring, and it's got some dry lube on it, which is what you need to put on after. And then I took see how to do this. I took the spring, put my needle nose pliers in between it, like about a ½ inch or an inch deep, so it doesn't come flying off. Put it right where the cleats would snap in. And open it up slightly, just with tension, just opening it up slightly, just like that. You can see it's opening up. Just like that. Putting a little pressure on it, about 20 pounds of pressure to open it up. And that's about it. Put it all back together. And you can tell if you've opened it up because it will no longer be snug here. Which obviously I didn't open it up enough, because if you look at this here, the other cleat, you can see how there's a tiny bit of space there when I opened it up, and that helped out a lot. So basically that's it in a nutshell. If you're light, 115 pounds like I am, these things are impossible to get into. You might want to open up the spring, and later on, if it's too loose, you can always squeeze it. This is just my opinion as a do-it-yourselfer. And I kind of like these pedals, so see how they work out. Thanks, have a good. And here we go, trying it out. After I adjusted the springs, opening it up a little bit to loosen it up for entry for lightweight people like me. The original spring was way too tight. I swear you have to be at least 250 pounds. So, out. And back in. That simple. Out. And back in. Perfect. Speedplay pedals with cool covers. Aloha. Have a good ride.